It is with great honor and a deep sense of responsibility that I stand before you today. I extend my sincere gratitude to the President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, CGH, for the confidence placed in me and esteemed members of the Technical Working Group. We pledge to execute our mandate with precision and professionalism to provide the country with proposals that will offer a lasting solution to the issue of gender-based violence, including femicide.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest episode of Jenga Kenya Show. Today we dive deep into a topic that has been sparking national debate in Kenya. The connection between music, violence, and the government's handling of femicide. We will discuss the controversial song, the infamous Mapangale, why it's being flagged as promoting femicide, and explore the broader issue of domestic violence that has bedeviled our beautiful country, Kenya. We will also take a look at the appointment of Ms. Nancy Barasa to chair the commission investigating femicide, and whether her past actions will affect the credibility of this crucial investigation, or by her being appointed is a vindication enough. But before we start it off, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to request of you, for those of you who are watching us for the very first time, do us a favor by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Also remember to hit the notification bell so that whenever we upload our new videos, you'll always be the first to be notified. Remember to give us a thumbs up and also share this. Now let's get started. Now, let's start with the controversy surrounding this hit song, the infamous Mapangale. The reports surrounding the song claims that this song glorifies violence against women, specifically femicide. And for those of you who haven't heard the song, it's a trending piece in Kenya music right now. But why has this song become a target of criticism? That's the question that everybody is asking. The song is not even widely known or even listened by married couples out there. I myself has never had a keen interest in the song until recent past, when it popped up that it is one of the songs inciting violence in Kenya. That is when I had to take a critical look at it. Some are asking why the government is choosing to focus on this when the real issue seems to be so deeper: widespread domestic violence, which has skyrocketed over the past year. Kenya recently witnessed the highest rates of domestic violence in its history, no doubt about that, which has prompted the president to declare femicide a national crisis. And with such a major issue on the table, many many are questioning why the government has chosen to focus only on one song, rather than the underlying social issue that is bedeviling our beautiful country, Kenya. Now, let's take a moment to look at some of the examples from around the world where songs or even media were banned for promoting violence. For instance, the infamous case of the 1992 song, the hit song called "The Cop Killer" by Ice-T's band, Body Count. It was pulled from the shelves in several places because many believed it incited violence against the law enforcement officers. And who could forget the controversy surrounding Marilyn Manson music following the Columbine High School shooting in the year 1999? His violence, dark lyrics were blamed by some for influencing the shooters. These examples show how music can be a lightning rod for blame whenever the society is struggling to explain the acts of violence. But is it fair to blame music alone for violence, or does it reflect a deeper societal issue? This leads us to the question, why is Kenya government choosing a single song out of many songs to single out one song when the focus should be on addressing the domestic violent epidemic that is bedeviling the country. The rise of femicide has shocked many, no doubt about that. And just last year, the police even denied that there was a targeted war against women, even as statistics continue to show disturbing trends. All is clear before our eyes, right? What's clear is that there's a growing problem, one that cannot be solved by silencing music alone. This brings us to another crucial development that has just taken place in our country, the recent appointment of Ms. Nancy Barasa to chair the commission investigating femicide cases in Kenya. While some view this as a step in the right direction, others still have some doubts. Others believe that her controversial past undermine her ability to lead such an important investigation. What do you think, dear listener and dear viewer?
Muda kidogo mama akakuja akiwa amekasirika sana. Mimi ninaendelea search tukiwa na mwenzangu. Kitu alisema, aliambia, baadaye ndio nilijua alikuwa na bodyguard. Kamwambia alikuwa kando juu watu walikuwa hapo wengi. Kamwambia, I want you to shoot this lady now. Sasa mimi nikachukulia ile tu, mama, unajua si wanawake tuko na hasira ya rahisi sana. Nikachukua tu ni sawa. Nikamwambia it's okay madam. Sasa huyo mama, ule bodyguard wake hakuna hatua alichukua. Mama mwenyewe alipotea muda kidogo, baadaye akarudi na gun. Akaniambia I want to kill you now. If you want I can kill you now. Sasa nikaanza kulia, nikamwambia madam, please madam, please madam. Sasa ndio sijui aliona hao watu wengi, ndio akaacha hiyo, akarudisha gani chini. Mimi hatua yenye nilichukua, nilitoroka.
13 years ago, Ms. Nancy Barasa was accused of assaulting a security officer while she was serving in a very high government position. And for this reason, for many, this raises the question, can someone with a history of aggression towards another individual be truly trusted to handle cases of gender-based violence with the seriousness it deserves? This is the question. This I'm not just making up myself because it's in public domain. Internet never forgets. So, as we sit here today, ladies and gentlemen, the question remains about whether the Commission will be able to operate with the kind of integrity and impartiality necessary to tackle such a very sensitive issue. Can Ms. Nancy Barasa truly execute her mandate without bias or even doubt from the public? This is a critical moment for Kenya, don't you think so? So what should be done? And this is just by my personal take, ladies and gentlemen. Don't throw stones at me. You have your own opinion. How I wish to find your opinion through the comment section so that we keep this conversation moving. What should we do, or what should be done? And this is my take. We should look at the issue of femicide as a special crime, distinct from other forms of violence. Yes, all violent crimes are terrible, but femicide has its own unique dynamics. It's rooted in deeply ingrained in societal norms, where women's lives are too often undermined or even disregarded for that matter. Perhaps this requires more than just a commission. Don't you think so? It requires a total overhaul of how we educate, how we legislate, and how we police gender-based violence in the country. One thing remains clear, though, that femicide cannot be ignored or swept under the rugs. It is a national crisis that requires urgent, focused action. So to all our dear listeners and to all our viewers today, what do you think? Should the government focus on cracking down on problematic songs, or it's time to direct all attention to solving the real epidemic of domestic violence that is bedeviling our beautiful country, Kenya? We want to hear from you, dear viewer, so leave us your comment below and let's keep the conversation going. If you find this the analysis useful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to stay updated to future episodes, and share this discussion with friends. Let's continue engaging and pushing for the change we all want in our beautiful country, Kenya. And thank you so much for listening and even for viewing this video until this end. I've been your host, Shadrach Kakai. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged. See you in my next video. Bye.